Mateys, if you want quick plunder, you came to the right place. In my first 3 matches, I made over 6k plunder. I'll tell you what's the best strategy here. First, select some place no one would want to spawn. One of the green zones are good. Don't go for bosses, that's where all the no-lifers want to go. When you land, try to see that no one else is landing where you are landing. And most importantly, land on mobs. A rare, preferably, but any mob is good. You want to insta-kill whatever you're landing on and get 2 skills. You're like a god landing on Earth. Now, if you hate this game mode and don't really want to play it, then just log in once a day and do this daily quest that will give you 800 plunder. To complete the daily quest, you have to complete the captain's order that also will give you 250 plunder. That is easy 1050 plunder for just like 2 minutes of your time. Captain's order quest is something super easy like collect 3 spells from the ground or collect 30 plunder or some easy shit like that. If you get the spells quest, find the rare mobs marked with the star in the minimap. They always drop a spell. Anyway, your first goal is to survive and complete the objectives for that quest. Once you complete it, then you can go and die somewhere. Don't quit right away because it won't give you the plunder. Just go die somewhere or just play until you get killed. And that's it. Now the 800 plunder will only be a daily thing. So if you don't want to play anymore, then just come back tomorrow. However, if you want to grind, then repeat this step over and over again. Start the game, land, do the captain's order, and find a way to die quickly. This way you can minimize the gameplay and can AFK while you are in queue. You get around 300 to 500 plunder for a quick run, and you don't have to care if you die. Just finish the quest and die. However, if you like playing this game mode and wish to passively get better and grind a lot of plunder, then stay and listen. This method is a bit more involved because you're playing more but also getting more plunder. So the beginning is the same. You land and do the captain's quest quickly, but then keep playing, looting every plunder pile you can find. Prioritize the plunder piles with a chalice in it. This pile will give you over 20 plunder, but the regular ones will give you around 10 plunder. You also want to look for plunder chests. They look slightly golden and they have golden chest written if you mouse over it. Now while you're looking for piles and looting gold chests, you are killing some mobs and in process leveling. Most importantly, avoid any player combat. Because remember, you're not here to fight, you're here to collect the plunder. It will help if you get support skills and attack skills that help you run faster, evade, or jump away. Have most of those on your skill bar, so when you meet other players you can quickly escape. Now next what you want to do is look for the big gold monster called Pieces of Hate. This thing literally drops plunder and kills mobs around it. So what you want is get all the evasion skills and hang around this mob. Whenever it drops plunder, just go and take it. Other players will come here to kill it too, but don't attack the players or the gold monster. Just hang around. Some players come here to try to kill it or kill each other. And in the process, they all drop plunder. And this is the part where you come in and just snatch all that plunder. Just don't engage in any combat. That would just make you die faster. So just hang around, use evasion skills if any player attacks you, and circle back to the Pieces of Hate. It's a gold machine. Eventually, of course, someone will kill it. Meanwhile, if you see some players fighting and one of them is super low, you can come in and finish them off. They will drop a lot of plunder usually. And this basically is the final strategy if you live this long. Survive and see if 2 players are fighting. If one of them dies, you can either jump in to kill the other one, or just try to grab the plunder that the dead one player dropped. Most of the time you will be lower level than other players. So if you go to a direct fight, you most likely will die. However, if you evade long enough and loot all you can see, you will most likely end up with 2k plus plunder every match. And it's pretty easy because you are just evading and looting plunder on the ground. So to recap, Land, do the initial quest, get escape skills, loot all the plunder on the ground, hang around pieces of hate monster, and watch others fight. It is a cowardly strategy, but this way you won't get tilted playing this mode. You will get better at the game if you are awful, because you are still using escape skills to maneuver, and most importantly, you consistently get lots of plunder. After just 3 games, I got 6k plunder and bought all the storm-ridden armor set. I could have possibly done it after the first 2 games, so it seems super easy to get plunder this time around. Of course, if you are super good at the game, then just kill players, and you'll get the most plunder. But not all of us are plunder gods. Alright boys, have fun and get that plunder, mateys. See you on next one.